I was going to do a lesson on how to remember the symbols, what they mean. First of all, there's 3 horned creatures, but only 2 of them have horns in the symbols, right? You got Aries, and they're not in order. Taurus. So those are the Aries horns. The Taurus horns look so much like bull horns. And then Capricorn just doesn't make any sense to me why it's shaped like that. But you could think of it, that one looks kind of like an N. So use that N at the end of Capricorn, but Capricorn's a hard one to remember. The other ones that I can remember easy, I wanted to teach you, because Virgo and Scorpio look really similar, but Scorpio has a devil's tail on it, and I think you know why. So remember, Scorpio is the devil, is the devil tail, and Virgo, they have their whole other problems. But yeah, that's Virgo right there. Aquarius is the water, which you can remember that Aquarius is the water one because it's the only water thing that isn't a water sign. Makes it easy to remember. The water is for not a water sign. And the moon, you remember that is the moon because it looks like a balloon that is popping, and balloon rhymes with moon. Now Earth is that's kind of Earth because it's got an incarnation cross on it. And that's how you figure out the mandala goes from according to Earth. So the one with the X, that on it, that's Earth. And then the sun has a dot in the middle, which is, I guess that's true, but I've never stared at the sun long enough to see the dot. Jupiter, I remember it because it looks like the number 2. And then I just say Jupiter. I remember Jupiter because two rhymes with Jew, and I'm a Jew. So Jupiter. Okay? Jupiter, I didn't even look at her. That's how you remember it. Now Libra is the scale, so it's symmetrical. It's got that scale-like symmetry. And then let's see, Gemini, there's 2 people. So those are the twins. They're twin lines. Both of those vertical lines were born on the same day from the same mother, and they look almost the same, but one of them is backwards and one of them's forwards. And then Sagittarius obviously is the arrow, shooting arrows. Pew, 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 pew. Right? And let's see. Now Pluto, the Pluto thing here doesn't look like the one in human design charts. That looks like a P with an L. So the PL one, I usually remember it because those are letters in Pluto. And same with Saturn. So you could say Saturn here. You could spell the word Saturn with pretty much all the parts of the symbol. You got an S. See that S there? My fingernails are long because I play guitar. And short on the other hand for the frets. Long on the other hand for the strings. So it's not just because I'm totally not taking care of myself. It's actually a well curated thing. Now see, Saturn, there's an S and a T, and there's sort of a lowercase r. Just remember this is backwards. And there's also an N, like a lowercase n. So Saturn's like one of the easiest ones. It's just like, it looks like it says the word Saturn if Prince wrote it. Pisces, which is me, triple Pisces. Pisces, that's 2 fish. Those lines are fish. They look kind of like the Gemini lines. This is where things get confusing. See those lines there? Look kind of like those lines there. And then this one's got a line through the middle. It kind of looks like a basketball without the circle around it. You see that? And then, so Pisces, two fish connected by a chain or something. No, Gemini, my moon, two human beings with these two lines. And then Cancer looks more like two fish than Pisces does. Oh yeah, right here, Cancer. So that's not two fish, that's one crab with two claws. I feel like the claws are like, it's like this, it's kind of like a kung fu crab. Now Mercury and Venus, they're very similar. Right here. Mercury and Venus. The way I remember Mercury is because he's got those two little wings on his head. Like he's got the... So those things on his head are the little head wings. And then Venus, women are from Venus. And men are from Mars, which is down here. Now, Mars looks like a penis, but doesn't rhyme with Venus. Venus looks like a little man, but women are from Venus. So just remember, Mars looks like a penis, but doesn't rhyme with one. And that's how I remember it. That. Did I forget any of them? Libra, Sun, Jupiter, Saturn, Mercury, Scorpio, Gemini, Sagittarius, Venus. Oh, well, of course. I don't really like how Uranus has got like the square brackets on the sides of it there, because it's my point is much better made when those are rounded, and I'll show you why. Uranus, but you have to pronounce it Uranus in order for this to be funny. Okay, I'm just gonna have to use the square brackets one. I'm just gonna have to. But see, Uranus looks like, see the circle at the bottom? Right there? That's the anus, that's the asshole right there. And then there's like these things, the brackets on the sides look kind of like butt cheeks. And then the line in the middle looks kind of like, you know, some sort of other genital type of shape. So it's like, when those bracket things are rounded, it looks even more like butt cheeks. But that's how you remember it. There's a little butthole right at the bottom, and that's Uranus right there, okay?